Hi, my name is Annie Whiteside, and this is my persuasive speech. Have you ever drank out of a bottle like one of these? Well, I'm going to tell you why this may not have been a smart decision. Drinking out of plastic bottles can be harmful to your body and to the environment. Recently, at the University of Iowa, Iowa State University, Kirkwood University in Cedar Rapids, and Mount Mercy, Iowa University, there has been talk about permitting sales of plastic water bottles and the installation of hydration stations. I became interested in why they decided to make this decision and decided to research the topic. Drinking water from reusable bottles is cheaper and more environmentally conscious. Installing hydration stations on college campuses will encourage healthy behaviors. According to Jim Jewell, the author of So What's the Big Deal with Plastic Water Bottles?, the biggest factor to consider when it comes to plastic bottles being environmentally unhealthy is that they are not biodegradable. Plastic waste often ends up in landfills and waterways, where it has been formed into a floating patch of garbage in the Pacific Ocean, roughly the size of Texas. Four of every five bottles end up in the ocean or in landfills, according to the Container Recycling Institute. A record of 86% of plastic water bottles is used in the United States, and they become garbage or litter. As for personal health, experts agree that you should not reuse plastic bottles. They contain BPA, which is suspected of causing neurological and behavioral problems. This could result in detrimental effects, such as cancer of the brain, breast, or prostate. It all comes down to this. Plastic is a non-renewable resource. Its manufacture is energy and resource intensive, and in many cases highly toxic. It does not biodegrade and can cause health issues. Although there are many negatives to drinking from plastic water bottles, there is a great solution that can be made. This is an extremely positive solution, and it is being made right under our nose in Iowa City, Ames, and Cedar Rapids. According to the Gazette newspaper, Iowa colleges are pushing to cut the use of bottled water and want to install hydration stations around campuses. They will be tall enough to set reusable bottles for refilling, and they have a counter to measure how many plastic bottles were saved. Not only will the hydration stations help the environment, but they will also save a lot of money. It is much cheaper to drink tap water or out of a water fountain. Having hydration stations is a great way to know that people aren't just tossing their plastic bottles away and hurting the environment. With the installation of these hydration stations, there will be a lot of benefits. As I stated earlier, hydration stations will save students a tremendous amount of money when it comes to purchasing bottled water. Now only one purchase of one bottle will have to be made, and it can be filled at the multiple hydration stations around the multiple campuses. Not only will these stations save money, but they will also save the environment. According to an environmental science major from LaGrange Park, Illinois, with the counter on the stations, students will create an awareness and a tangible sense of looking at what was diverted from the landfill. One major benefit of the hydration stations is that it can become a healthy habit. Once one sees how easy and efficient they are, they will continue to help the environment while protecting their bodies, and many will start following lead. Now you know about the harmful use of plastic water bottles and how to make a positive alternative decision. Using a reusable bottle is cheaper and more environmentally conscious, and by installing hydration stations, it will encourage healthy behaviors. You can choose wise alternatives like reusable and recyclable stainless steel bottles that can easily replace your plastic water bottle, and it can be filled up for free at any hydration station. Now, go out and make the right choice. Help save the environment and drink from a reusable, recyclable bottle.